Great job learning about the leaves of plants and completing your assignment, Classroom 6. Today we are going to move on and learn about a couple of other parts of plants that help keep the plants healthy and alive. Today we're going to be talking about how stems and roots help a plant to grow. Now remember, when you see green questions, these are what you're going to answer in the email with Mom and Dad's help, okay? First of all, what are stems? You've probably seen stems on plants before. It's the long part of a flower before you get to the pretty part. Stems are another organ. Remember how yesterday we talked about how leaves are an organ? Stems are also an organ for plants. I want you to make a prediction. Before you keep watching this video, I want you to think about what stems might do to keep plants healthy. Now remember, the important thing about predictions is that you do not need to be correct. A prediction is just a guess. So just want you to use your creativity and your imagination and think for a minute. How could a stem help keep a plant healthy? I'm going to give you some time in the video just to sit and think. Don't keep going ahead in the video, but I want you to write down your answer, at least think of your answer in your head. So I'll give you just a minute to think about that. All right, let's move on. We are going to do a watch and learn now. So I'm happy that you all made your predictions. And now I am going to demonstrate for you a way that stems help plants grow. So watch carefully. If you look over here at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see a little sapling. This is basically a fancy term for a baby plant. If you look up here, you're going to see the sun. Yay! Now I'm going to erase those. I'm going to show you how stems help. If you look at our little sapling down here, you'll see that it's very small. We see the leaves up here. And if you remember from yesterday, the leaves take in the sun from photosynthesis. Now, the plant's all the way down here, and the sun's all the way up there. So what does the stem do? It grows. Gets closer and closer up to the sun. And then its rays are able to hit better. So when the stem grows, it gets the plant up higher in order to be able to absorb the sun's energy. Isn't that cool? Now we're going to talk about roots. These are another type of organ, but there are two different types of roots. So each plant will have one or the other type of root. The first is a taproot. This is a word for a large root that grows straight down. So it's just one root and it just goes straight down the ground. The second type is a fibrous root. This is a system of roots where many different roots are growing out and they go in all different directions. I want you to look at the diagram here at the bottom of the page. Based on the two definitions you just read, which root is the fibrous root? A or B? What do roots do? They help a plant in a lot of different ways. The first way is by anchoring it into the ground. A plant gets its nutrients from the soil, so if a plant isn't in the ground, it can't grow. Roots also store food for the plants. Like we just said, the soil has nutrients for the plant. And since the roots are what's in the soil, it absorbs that and brings it up for the plant. Roots also absorb water from the soil. Just like you and me, plants get hungry and thirsty. So the plants will get energy from the sun, but they get their food and their water from underground. And the roots are what keep them underground. So I have two more questions for you to answer in your email back to me. First, I want you to tell me what the three types of plant organs are that we have learned about since Monday. So think about Monday's PowerPoint and then today's. And then for the second one, I want you to draw me a picture of a taproot and a fibrous root. You can look back in the video to see the diagram and to look at the definitions and figure out how to draw them. You can have your mom or dad help you attach a picture of your drawing in the email that you send to me where you answer these questions. Great work today, Classroom 6.